What is going on, good people of YouTube? It is me, Chavez, back with another player prop video for you. Today is Friday, October 13th, 2023. As always, I hope this video finds you all doing well and in good spirits. We're talking Flex Friday today and got some college football plays that I like. So, as much as I would like to build out a flex entry in this video, truth be told, by the time this video gets uploaded to the channel, I'm sure a lot of these plays will be bumped and the slip will be irrelevant. So rather than do all that, I just want to share with you plays that I like for today's Friday college football slate. You can include these in your Flex Friday entry. And I'll also be sharing what I like over in the free player prop Discord today. So with all that being said, stick around, drop a like, sub up, and click that notification icon to get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me in this channel. And without further delay, let's go ahead and jump into a few plays that I like for today. All right, first play I want to talk about is our cover man, Shedeur Sanders, over 349 passing yards. Listen, Colorado, nation's 8th best air attack with an average of 337.2 yards per game. Up-tempo offense, super pass heavy, throwing the ball on more than 69.2% of their plays. And then they get to play a Cardinal defense, a Stanford Cardinal defense that's given up 34.6 points per game. Shedeur Sanders is in a really good spot. Not to mention, he gets one of his top weapons back, and Travis Hunter should be good to go. I can't see why he'd be limited, and if he was going to be limited, I don't think he'd be playing in today's game. So I expect a full healthy squad on the offensive side for the Buffs, putting Shedeur Sanders in a great spot to go over his passing yards. So give me that 349.5 passing yards for Shedeur Sanders, and that's going to be our first play of the day. All right, second play. Let's talk about Logan Fife over 232.5. Not so fast. Scratch that. Got bumped to 248.5. 16 yards. 16-yard bump, man. That's a hefty bump. Let's roll through this anyway, and I have a pivot for you in case you don't want to play this guy. But he does have a great matchup today, playing the Utah State Aggies, who are allowing 406.8 yards per game and 32.2 points per game. Aggies also, man, they just got destroyed by Idaho State and James Madison, who threw for more than 320 yards. And then Air Force and UConn each ran for over 200 yards against this Aggies team. So Fife was in a great spot to go over that 232.5. I still think he can go over 248.5, but because of that bump, I hate playing bumps, and that is a huge bump. And because, the Bulldogs might be able to get this done on both the ground and the air, I just don't know if that bump is worth taking a shot on. But you feel free to play that if you wish. If you don't want to play that bump, I have a pivot for you, and it's going to be one of his receivers, Jalen Gill, over 57.5 receiving yards. We know that the Aggies give up a lot of production per game in terms of yards and points, but Jalen Gill, very consistent on the year, averaging 59.2 yards and 5.3 receptions per game. Does have big play ability, does have a long reception average of 27.8, so meaning he catches a long ass pass every game, and honestly that's basically half of his receiving prop right there. So favorable matchup for the Fresno State Bulldogs. I look for this passing attack to open it up a little bit, and I think Jalen Gill can get that over for us. So any reservations on Fife, feel free to pivot over to Gill's receiving yards. All right, let's talk yet another quarterback bump. Seth Hennigan over 240.5 passing yards, got bumped up to 250.5. Here's why I liked it initially. All right, Hennigan, very cool under pressure, averaging 9.8 yards per attempt versus the blitz. Kind of a veteran quarterback in college football. Been around Memphis for a few years. Going overlooked this season. A lot of big names playing quarterback this season, but Seth Hennigan, very consistent, very reliable, underrated quarterback. Averaging 275.2 yards per game, now gets to face a defense whose strength truly is stopping the run. Tulane, pretty good, pretty strong defense at stopping the run, but that secondary is questionable. So Seth Hennigan finds himself in a good spot to go over. Found himself in a good spot to go over 240. 250 is still playable, but again, we talk about bumps. Is it necessary to play this bump? it's not. So let's transition over to a pivot if you have any reservations on this and talk about one of his receivers. And that's going to be Rock Taylor, over 56.5 receiving yards, averaging 79.8 receiving yards and 5.4 receptions per game. Much like we talked with Gil for Fresno State, Rock Taylor does offer us big play potential, averaging 29.2 long catches per game. So again, ability to make plays downfield, stretch the field, and that's what we want. And then again, I wanted to include just how effective Hennigan has been so far this season. So 275 passing yards per game, facing a secondary that's a little questionable. So any reservations on taking the over on Hennigan's passing yards, feel free to pivot over to Rock Taylor's receiving yards. And that is going to round out our 5 plays for today. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today's video. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you like on this board, as well as your thoughts on these plays. If you have any interest in seeing what I'll be rolling out for Flex Friday, truth be told, the slip that I already submitted for my Flex Friday kind of is irrelevant because those plays were bumped, but I'll still share that in the Player Prop Discord along with a few plays that I like, and hopefully that can help you profit today. Thank you so much for stopping by, checking this video out, and helping this channel get bigger every single day. Best of luck to you all should you tail any of these plays. And until my next Player Prop video, Chavez is